Welcome to Ask Reina. Today's topic is how do Japanese people say no without actually using the word no? We will be exploring common phrases like chotto, そうですね, kento shimasu, and how they are used to communicate subtly, indirectly expressing no in Japanese business culture. For Westerners working with Japanese colleagues or clients, understanding these indirect ways of saying no can be a real challenge. But it's knowledge that is essential for good business communication. This knowledge will help you navigate conversations more smoothly and avoid misunderstandings. In Japan, it's rare to hear a direct no. Instead, words like chotto, meaning a little, are often used to communicate that something might not be possible. While chotto literally means a little, it often carries a much bigger, more negative implication, suggesting that something might be challenging or even unfeasible. For example, you might hear ちょっと or ちょっと英語は with a slight frown or pause. These hints often imply something more than just a little. Similarly, そうですね, translating to well, is a polite way to show hesitation. If you propose an idea and receive a そうですね, it might mean that the person you are speaking to is not entirely convinced, but is too polite to disagree with or reject your proposal outright. Additionally, their kento shimasu or we will consider it can act as a soft no. When someone says kento shimasu, they might actually mean it isn't very likely or they don't even consider it as an option, but they don't want to sound too negative. Why are these phrases used instead of a simple no answer? Japanese culture values harmony and indirect communication, so a direct no is often avoided. American cultural anthropologist Edward T. Hall identifies Japan as a high context culture where communication heavily relies on contextual elements beyond words, such as background knowledge and nonverbal cues, to convey messages effectively. In other words, a single no answer doesn't work well in a society that values context. Interestingly, in India, it is also common to avoid saying no in the workplace. But there, the issue is more related to hierarchy among people, particularly between a boss and subordinates, and less about harmony. According to Dutch social psychologist Geert Hofstede, in India, this tendency is influenced by a concept called power distance, where people accept hierarchical differences, which contrasts with Japan's reasons for indirectness. So, how can you effectively understand the Japanese no? One way is to help express what they might be feeling on their behalf. For instance, if someone says, ちょっと英語は, well, English is, you might respond with a sentence like, oh, it could be difficult without an interpreter, right? By saying this, you help them communicate a no without forcing them to be direct, making the conversation smoother. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time!